What's up, YouTube? I'm gonna do that every time now. Until it is no longer funny, or was it ever funny in the first place? We never know. Welcome to Strem. As usual, I don't really have a plan for today. I kinda like the idea of starting the week off with, like, a chill art stream where, I don't know, nothing particularly serious. Yeah. I did stream earlier today, this morning for me, and I said I was gonna come back, and then I did. Hello. Apple Pencil. Wow. Yo, Smiley, thank you for the super chat. I really appreciate it. Hier ist ein wenig Geld. Nice. Dankeschön. What can I buy with that in Germany? Like, 2 Kinder Eggs? Yeah. So... this is what we did in the earlier stream. You may or may not remember, a little while ago, I came up with these. Because I really wanted to... Ooh, it's doing a big lag. Oh. Okay, I think it's fine again. I think it's decided to work again. That's always good. You have an iPad or something? How can you tell? How could you possibly tell? Yo, Revamp Skunk, you've been a member for 7 entire months. That is amazing. My goodness, how time flies. How have you been, Aaron? Thanks for streaming, as always. I hope you have a great day. That's really sweet of you, and I really appreciate it. I'm gonna sip some of my drink. I've been pretty good. So I wanted to create, like, reusable thumbnails for my streams. So I would always use the same thumbnail when I do sketch requests, or artathons, or commissions, or chill art, and maybe some other stuff, if I ever think of anything. Still sick? That is crazy. Are you okay, Amelia? I don't wanna, like, come off as bragging or anything, but I never had anything, and I still feel fine. How does that work? For context, we all hung out 2 weeks ago, and my partner made Amelia sick. As well as Bap as well, I think, right? I think Bapity got sick too. Somehow I didn't get sick though. That's pretty epic. All of you, although all of you are sick in the positive way. Yeah. Caught something else too. Oh shit, that sucks. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah. So, I decided to make the Patreon commissions one the last time I streamed. I do already have one, but I didn't really like it that much, so I decided to redo it. So I was thinking either today we could do some other ones, I don't know, I guess like sketch quests and stuff. But then I also had the idea, 1 second. I just want to see if I can recalibrate my face. I feel like it's not tracking properly, but I might screw it up if I mess with it right now. May I recalibrate you? There we go, that's better. How's the new VTuber model coming along? Very slowly. Very, very slowly. It's really frustrating because I want it to be done by, like, 1 or 2 weeks ago. I should have been done, but... oh, now my eyes are doing the thing. It's okay, I can mess with that while I'm streaming. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so another thing that I decided I could work on is, there we go, now they don't go too far. Yay! No weird faces today, hopefully. Also, hi, Nebula. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Sorry. I have had too much caffeine today. So I need a new channel banner as well. I was kind of thinking of doing something like that. I mean, I could do a poll, but I like doing polls when I have 3 options. Is there anything else I need, actually? I'm gonna check on my Trello. Real quick. Just woke up at 2 PM. I remember when my life was like that. It would probably still be like that if my partner didn't have a early job now. What gave you the idea of giving your persona a side bang? You know what? I don't know. I just kind of came up with that idea because I liked the idea of, like... Wait. I'm gonna use the power of illustration to demonstrate what I'm thinking about. But... Here. I just kind of came up with the idea of the hair going like this. Like, always to the side. Like, no matter what direction the character's looking in. I don't know, I guess I just like... I don't know, I was going for like a cartoon character type kind of thing. Like, I can imagine like a freaking like Steven Universe style animated show having a character with a hairstyle that's like always facing the same direction. I don't know, it's just something I found cool. Can you beatbox like Jermit? Unfortunately not. I wish I could. I want to beatbox the Pokemon battle music. But alas, I do not know how to beatbox. What was I doing? Trello. And my eyes are still doing the funny thing. I do not like that. So rude. Yeah, and every time you see a spider, you can beatbox that theme and be like, yo, small enemy spider. Okay, I have written down new VTuber avatar. I mean, I already did the art for that, so... However, I said that this morning, that, you know, the avatar that I'm working on is taking so long, just because it's so complicated. And I'm getting to the point where I kind of feel like starting over. I kind of feel like starting over and doing something way more simple. You know what? I just had another idea. What if I make, like, a... I don't know if you would consider that a... Okay, let's just... What if I made a... Instead of making a 2.0, I made a 1.5? Like, technically it would still be a 2.0 because I would be redrawing the entire model again. So basically... basically, part of what's making the current model that I'm making take so long is because it's really, really detailed. Okay, I say really, really, it's not like freaking like individual fur particles and whatever. It's got shading. That's all I'll say. There's shading. That makes it a little bit more difficult to work with than like this model, for example, which is just you know, just plain colors and lines, etc. Yo, thank you for the super chat, Revamp Skunk. I really appreciate that. Simple beatboxing is practicing boots and cats. So true. Maybe we should do like Chip learns how to beatbox streams. And we win when I can beatbox the Pokemon battle theme. But yeah, I just had a thought that I could make like an in-between like model, like, cause I don't like this model. That's like, hands up, I don't like this model. I know a lot of you like it, and I respect that, and I appreciate the nice words. I don't personally like it, and I see a lot of issues with it, and I don't like using it anymore. And that's why it's frustrating me so much that the new one is taking so long to make. So technically, I could make a new version that fixes all of the issues with this one, but isn't quite as complicated as the full version I want to make. And I can use the 1.5 version, like, while I'm still working on the second one. Like, while I'm still working on the proper one. And that would also have the benefit, because I'm still pretty new to the program, like to Live 2D, the program you use to rig the whole model. So that would have the additional benefit of giving me a little bit more practice. So when I make the full 2.0 version, it would be even better. So yeah. Okay, I guess that's gotta be our third option. Although I feel like I can already predict which option is gonna be picked if I add that to the poll. Anyway, I'll do it anyway. It's fine. Everything is fine. Okay, I'm gonna make a poll. Pokemon, go to the polls. What shall we work on? Question mark. And a little smiley face. What shall we work on? Yes or no? First option is stream thumbnails. Second option is what was this? Oh yeah, stream banner, because that one is rather outdated. Has my old stream schedule on it still. I also need to make a stream banner for my German channel. I didn't do that yet. It still has like the grey box. Work on beatboxing, yo. That should be like a member goal. We hit 1,000 members, I'll do a beatboxing stream. Beppis. And the third option is Art for 1.5. VTuber model. Yeah. I'm gonna press start. There we go. I mean, okay, if you think about it, it wouldn't be 1.5, it would be 2. And then the really nice looking one would be 2.5, right? No, I think it would literally just be version 1, version 2, and version 3. If I'm making an entirely new model every time, it's not... The naming scheme doesn't make sense. It's just 1, 2, 3. We love to make things complicated. Okay, also... The Bugs Under Your Scalp, amazing username, has been a member for 6 months. Amazing. Beatbox Img stream. every Wednesday. Guys, only if you give me $1 bajillion. Beatboxing stream once a week would be fire. Why do you actually want it? Okay, to be fair, I would probably watch it too if an artist streamer just randomly just started doing a beatbox stream. That reminds me, was anyone here there when I did that embroidery stream? I'm kind of curious if people like actually enjoyed that and would like to see it again. I haven't embroidered anything for a very long time. But I want to do it again because I have like this grey hoodie. It's like my favorite grey hoodie. And I started embroidering a Gomamon, like the Digimon, onto it. And at some point, I guess I kind of lost a little bit of interest in doing hand embroidery, or I got a bit like I started getting into other hobbies more, I guess. But I never finished it. But now I can't wear the hoodie because there's a half-finished Gomamon on it. So I gotta finish that at some point. Not necessarily saying I would definitely do it on stream. I'm just kind of curious if people enjoyed that. The whole beatboxing thing kind of reminded me of that because it's a bit of a, like, unconventional thing to do a stream on. Yeah. Yes, please. Dang. To retire this model, he must learn to beatbox. No. Dude, it probably looks so funny to beatbox with a VTuber model, though. Missed it, but I would watch it? Okay, okay. That was the stream that I became a member. Huh. Interesting. Yeah. I mean, I keep saying this every time I stream, but I do, like, genuinely want my streams to have a bit more structure. So, for example, I like doing gaming stuff on Wednesdays. And then maybe like Monday could be art and Friday could be like something random, you know, like beatboxing. Yeah. So yeah, wow. Art for the VTuber model won. Who would have guessed? Alright, okay. I'm gonna end the poll for a second. Okay, so... Hey, look, here's the VTuber model already. So the thing that I struggled with the... Okay, you know, actually I'm gonna update the title real quick. Working on VTuber model. I'm gonna disappoint everyone by making them think I've started completely over from scratch, which is basically what I'm doing. But to be honest, working on working on the model that I've been doing so far, I've noticed a lot of things that I could improve about the artwork. Not necessarily as in, like, drawing it better, but just, like, organizing it in a way which makes it easier to rig. If that makes sense. So, for example, a quick explanation for how the program works. It's basically... I use Live 2D to rig a piece of artwork to turn it from a 2D still image to, like, give it like a 3D effect that will, like, follow my face when I move it around and such. So, in order to do that, you basically have to, for example... Thank you for the super chat, Matthew, by the way. I love the idea of a beatboxing stream that goes on for like 2 minutes, absolutely nothing on the screen, and just abruptly ends when you're finished. It's just me beatboxing the Pokemon fighting theme. And then it just ends. That's actually a good idea. Like, unironically. Bang a stream. Like, actually. Can we see the art you made now that you aren't using it, assuming you aren't going to use it? I was still going to use it, but now I'm kind of having second thoughts. I might show it off in the future. Not right now, though. Sorry. So yeah, in order to make your 2D image have a 3D effect, you basically need to tell the program. Okay, so you start off with that, for example. And then you need to tell the program, okay, when I face the right, or yeah, the right, my character's gonna look like this. When I face up... Oh, I didn't give myself enough space. When I face up, my character's gonna look like this. And when I face down, my character's gonna look like this. Etc, etc. Also the sides. So he's like looking up and to the right, and then down and to the right, and then like these ones would be like the same but reversed over here. I mean, I can just do that real quick. Copy paste, please. Thank you very much. Edit. Transform. Flip horizontal. Yes. So yeah, and then... Oh, my tracking broke. Hell yeah. And then the program will fill in everything that happens in between. So you don't have to tell the program, like, okay, this is what my character looks like when he's kind of facing the right but not fully. The program fills that in for you. So I started out with I just started out with this, and I kind of just decided to wing it with the other directions, and that proved to be more difficult than I thought. So this time I am going to create a reference for every angle that I want to do. Of course, that's going to take a little bit longer, but it's going to make the process of rigging a lot easier. Thank you very much for the super chat, by the way, Max Pogfrog speedruns. When you're done, you should turn them both on, like at the same time. I don't know if that would work. That probably works, actually. I don't know why I would do that, but yeah. Okay, the other thing that is difficult is that my character is not a human. He's a skunk with cat-like features. This means that I have to do a bit extra work when it comes to making him look 3D. For example, if we have a regular human face, beautiful. If I want it to face this way, all you have to do is kind of like move everything over and then like stick the nose out a little bit. With an animal, it's like this. You start with them looking straight on, and then the snoot goes whoop. So because I don't know if this makes any sense. I apologize if it doesn't. So because the snout is like closer to the viewer than the nose of a human would be, for example, you really have to pay a lot more attention to how it would work in 3D, and it's quite a bit more complicated, you know, than like I said, literally just move the nose over a bit and like move the shadow of the nose, and then you've got a human looking to the right. With an animal, it's like, okay, so I don't want the muzzle to be visible in this pose because you wouldn't like see an outline of it, but it needs to be visible when he looks to the right, so I've got to like hide it in some way. It's a whole thing. But yeah, references are gonna help with that a lot. Real quick, I do want to... Yo, thank you for the super chat, Blah. I really appreciate that. Also, welcome in. Hi, Aaron, please help me pick chicken or pork. Pork. The choice of pork broke my face rig. Maybe that means you should pick chicken, actually. You're just gonna have to... Okay, there we go. I don't know what's up with the tracking today. I think it's a bit too dark in my office. Because of course it is. Okay, so... I'm just gonna hide my screen for a second. Because I want to grab some references. Not that there's anything, like, weird on my iPad, but... but I don't have any, like, privacy things. So I just want to hide it just in case. I'm literally just gonna get a bunch of pictures of skunks from as many different angles as I can. I actually have a website for that, which I can share with you all, cause I don't like to gatekeep. 2 terabyte folder of skunk pics. Yes. Where did I put it? I don't know if I have a good way to share this, actually. I apologize. But basically, it's a website where you can... Wait, I can show this, actually. Yeah, it's a website where you can put in the species. There's the link at the top. You're gonna have to type it in, I apologize. You put the species, and then you can pick the skull. The skull shape doesn't really matter, you can have any of these. But obviously, like, if you want to see what the skunk skull looks like, you can do that too. So, yeah, this is really useful for drawing, oh, and it's frozen. Yay! This is really useful for drawing animals. Of course. Problem is, there's not, like, a lot of photography of certain species. So, you know, I want to know what a skunk looks like when it's looking up. But it's not gonna really find any, because who's taking pictures of skunks' chins? So I might have to, do some, what do you call it? Improvisation in that sense. I might, maybe there's an otter looking up. Oh, kinda, yeah. Because an otter has a little bit of a similar face shape to a skunk, so I could use that as a reference instead. Yeah, I'm glad you're finally appreciating the cuteness of skunks. Okay, I'm gonna turn this back off. Just in case. And real quick, I will grab some references of little skunkos. Copy. Anyway, how are you doing today? I'm doing pretty well. I am what you might call vibing. And also losing tracking all the time. Hell yeah. Yeah, it's so sad because everyone is just like, ew, skunks are gross. But actually they're really cute and adorable. They're just little fluffy friends, you know? Friendly friends. Yeah, there's really no pictures of skunks looking up. That's alright. I mean, it's not alright, because that's like the hardest angle for me to figure out. Do we have a looking down at least? Kinda. Aww, they're so adorable. Meow? So true. Shouldn't you be barking, though? Okay, which angles do I have right now? I got a looking face on, to the left, down to the left, straight down. Yeah, it's just the like lower angles are difficult. I mean, an otter is not that similar actually. I feel like a rat or something would be easier. Would be more similar. It's not really any pictures of rats looking up either, unfortunately. Sad. Squirrel? Nope. I'm gonna have to go with otter. Oh well, better than nothing. Was watching memes in my living room. Although the otter pics are not that good either. I mean, I just kinda need to see, like, how the ears and the eyes and stuff, like, move around the body. The body. The head. Oh, this is a good picture. Okay, now you may see again. So I'm just gonna arrange all of these pictures I've collected real quick. This is my head on. Ah. Any pictures of badgers looking up? Maybe. I do feel like an otter has a little bit more of a similar face shape to a skunk than a badger does, though. Also, there are more pictures of otters looking up because I guess, like, when they're swimming, they, like, look up so they can breathe and stuff? I don't know. Need a rectangle. Hell yeah. Invert it, and... where's my delete button? Oh. And delete. Now we got looking to the right. Or the left. I don't know. Be gone. Yeah. This one's looking down to the corner. What? This one's looking straight down. Pretty much. Pretty much. Although, like, I don't know if I want the angles to be super, super dramatic, actually. Because that makes it harder to rig. And also, like, I don't know if I'm gonna need, like, if I'm gonna be in a situation where I'm, like, actually looking straight down, and I need my model to do that too. Can you stop braking, sir? Sir? Thank you. Look at this beautiful round boy. Chop his head off. Hell yeah. Okay, now we have a pretty decent collection of references that I could use. Yeah. I'm gonna put all of these thingies into a folder so they're nice and organized. I'm gonna... How big is my canvas, actually? Oh, that is too small. Let's do, I need space. I need lots of space. Yeah. I'm even gonna be fancy and name my folder. Yeah. Okie dokie. So... I do want to be a little bit... I mean... So I could just straight up draw like a skunk. But I do want him to also be nice and expressive. So I'm definitely gonna take some artistic liberty and certain aspects, such as you can see, this dude has tiny little eyes. Probably not gonna draw mine that small. But yeah. So... I guess I will just draw how I would usually draw. Although I can't say when's the last time I drew a character looking straight into the camera like that. So something I also noticed when I was making the new version is eyes like this are pretty difficult to rig. But now that I think about it, I think I'm just kind of going about it the wrong way. Although... yeah. I mean, the thing is, you can literally do anything. You can literally do anything with this program. You just have to get creative with how it works. So theoretically, I can still keep the eyes like this. That would be like the iris, for example. And then I would just, for the eyelids, like just literally create an actual like eyelid over the top. Then I would have to make 2 of them. Technically, the one underneath could just be like the fur color. It wouldn't need to have an outline. Theoretically. I'll just carry on drawing as I would usually do. I can always mess around with how exactly I'm gonna rig it afterwards. And now I'm just gonna focus on generally how I want my dudes to look. I think. One step at a time, of course. As my tracking breaks for the 200th time. Okay, so with this guy, I can't really tell if you can't see his mouth because of the shadow, or if you just wouldn't see the mouth because the snoot is in the way, you know? Like, when do you ever see a skunk's mouth? Because their nose, their snout is literally like this. So you wouldn't see their mouth. And I think I want my mouth to be visible. Although it would be pretty cute if it wouldn't be as visible. We'll see. Nose. The skunk nose is a little bit more like this, actually. Another thing that makes animal characters harder to rig is that their mouth goes like this. Whereas a human is literally just a line. I can technically give this guy a line for a mouth as well. But I don't know, I don't think it looks as good. I'm just like struggling to figure out the a way to, cause like I'm trying to like take this and make it so you can see the mouth. Slowly going insane over this. This is like usually what my drawing process is like, honestly. I'm kind of thinking of like already kind of drawing in like some guides to help me out. Cause something I dislike about this this model already. This current model, I mean, is that he looks like a wolf thing. And I don't like that. I mean, I don't mind it. I would just prefer it if he looked more skunk-like. Doesn't have to be, like, wild or anything. Just a little bit. Because no matter, like, how much he looks like a skunk, like, people are still gonna mix him up. Because people literally think that, like, dogs and cats are the only creatures that exist. But yeah, it's just hard to translate that shape. Because obviously, like, a dog's nose would be like that. So you would see the chin and everything. With the skunk, it's like... I need to look up how other skunk characters look. Let's go to Google. Skunk character? Like frickin' Pepe Le Pew is like... What's he like? He's like, they literally just draw him. I mean, this dude has like a massive snout. It's not really skunk-like at all. His mouth kind of goes like all the way around like that. And then he's got like these big old cheeks like that. That's a little cursed though. So cursed that my tracking broke. Hell yeah. YouTube, can you please fix yourself? It's not YouTube, it's there we go. I mean, most of the time you can tell that a cartoon character is a skunk just based on their, like, fur patterns. Ooh, what about the skunk from Snow White? Is there a picture of that character looking forward? Because I can't find one. Flower the skunk. Let me see. The problem is, all of these examples are like this... the kind of art style that I'm not really going for. Oh, this character has a teeny nose. This character is literally just like... It's literally... like, if the snout was like a circle, and then it has a little nose, and then it's like that. So like from the beginning, from the start, from the front, you wouldn't really see the mouth. Maybe a little bit like this, actually. Which I could technically do something like that. That would be really, really hard to rig, though. Or would it? No, yeah, it would. I mean... Instead, we can just have the mouth, like... go like that? I guess. I do think we need a smaller nose than on my current model, though. Like, technically the skunk nose is, like, not that small, especially, like, compared to the size of the eyes. But when you see it on cartoon characters, it does, like, convey better that it's a skunk, like a small animal, I guess. Yeah, we can do something like this. The skunk from over the hedge. That's a little bit more difficult. What is her name? Sasha? No, her name is Stella. It's a little bit harder to reference from because it's 3D. Also, this movie's art style is kind of cursed. Oh, she's so cute though. I love her. I always loved this character as a kid. Why did they draw her? Well, draw. Why did they make all of the characters have like human teeth though? It's so cursed. This is actually a good reference though. Let me see. I'm gonna copy that. This example. She has a bigger nose. Did anyone else play the Over the Hedge PS2 game? It was genuinely really good. And then the mouth is literally just like this. And then like, ah. I mean, in my case, I would probably make it a bit smaller. And I would add the little cat mouth, just to make it a bit less cursed, you know. The problem, I don't want to make the mouth too complicated, because you somehow have to take this mouth, and then when you do the angle it's facing this way, you have to somehow like warp this in a way where it looks like it's facing this way. You know, it's kind of again, pretty easy if the mouth is just a line. But yeah, life is not that easy. Over the Hedge for PS2 is a masterpiece. Hell yeah. Yeah, I religiously played that game, and I would always play as Stella whenever the game let you. Ah. Delectable. I do find it interesting that all of these skunk characters have like different nose shapes. Some of them are like really small. Some of them are really big and like cat-like almost. Honestly though, having an actual 3D character to reference from is very helpful right now. props to whoever recommended that. Genuinely very helpful right now. I'm just hesitant to make the mouth too big. Again, because it's gonna cause problems with rigging later. Oof. Yeah, is Over the Hedge like actually a good movie? I remember liking it as a kid, but I also found it a bit weird. My stomach's making noises. I apologize if that gets picked up. It goes, oh. Spoiler warning. If you look past the creepy models and just watch the movie for the two human antagonists, yeah, it's good. It, like... It didn't look creepy at all as a kid, but now I'm seeing it, I'm like, why do these characters have human teeth? It looks so wrong. I mean... It makes sense why they have human teeth, because... I mean... I don't know, what do skunk teeth look like? They're probably like little fangs, right? I don't know. So yeah, I like this kind of face shape. Although now my eyes are too big. The squirrel looks the creepiest. He acts the creepiest. It's a strange movie. But the game was really good. It was like what kind of genre do you call that? I don't know. Showed the skunk skull earlier, it looked like it had massive teeth to me. Oh yeah, true. We could just look at that site again. But we won't. Okay, I think I'm like pretty happy with this general direction. I'm just wondering, like, I keep picking the wrong color. Amazing. I love it. I'm just wondering how far I want to, like, push the sides of the mouth, because theoretically, like, the reason it goes around like this is because of the snout. I don't know. I can come back to it. So Socks has cat-like ears. Lately I've been drawing them a bit smaller. So they're not going to be as big as on the current model. And another thing that makes this whole thing very difficult is figuring out how everything overlaps with each other. Or like how to make it overlap with each other. Because you're still working with layers. And usually, like, the ears could be like behind the head, but when he's facing this way, I want them to kind of like not have a line here, to put it simply. Yeah. And then hair goes like whoop, 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 whoop. Like whoop, 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 whoop. Or whoop, 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 whoop. Approximately. I can always change it. Okay, I don't think he's gonna open his mouth that much. Probably more like this. And we're gonna also add a little beard. Because... yeah, a lot of this stuff is like... I don't know, you just wouldn't think about that it would be harder to make a model for an animal character. But things like the ears, for example, you only see them in certain angles on a human. And there's not many good tutorials for animals. Most animal VTube characters I see are very, like, very anime, as in they also don't have much of a, like, I mean, they still look 3D, but for example, the muzzle doesn't go like all the way out there, you know. Thank you for the super chat, by the way, Jay. Welcome in. Good morning. Hope you're doing well. Misjudged your return time. How dare you? Slash J. Absolutely disgraceful behavior. Yeah, my silly little face, silly little hair was surprisingly not that, surprisingly did not create that much of an issue. Yeah. It has to be bigger than this, though. I could even get, like, really fancy and do, like, all of this stuff. For some reason. What would be easiest to, what would be the most easiest would literally just be, like, this. Could you have multiple VTuber avatars on screen at once? I believe so. I believe that is, how it works. I mean, I believe that is possible, is what I meant to say. Oh yeah. So, I streamed earlier today, which you may or may not have noticed. And I don't know how I feel about it. Because, something I noticed was that I kind of struggle to, concentrate on doing other stuff while I have something to do in, like, a few hours. Like, I kept thinking about, like, oh, I'm gonna stream in 2 hours, I'm gonna stream in an hour, like... Because of that, I felt like I couldn't pick something to work on and, like, concentrate on during that time, even though, you know, 1 to 3 hours is a long time. You can do a lot of stuff in that time. So I'm kind of thinking of doing early streams on, like, Monday, a midday stream on Wednesday, and then both on Friday? Something like that. Might be good. We shall see. We shall see. Hello? Can you not? I still don't understand why it's doing that. It was completely fine for the stream earlier. By the way, I would appreciate not bringing up, like, drama stuff in my chat. You can email me about it if you want to, if there's something you're concerned about. But, you know, we're trying to have chill, nice vibes here in the streams. So, you know. It's not a, what would you say? Not that it's, like, not important or valid and such, just there's a time and place for everything kind of thing. You know. I hope that makes sense. Bro, stop. I mean, you're just gonna have to deal with it at this point. You're just gonna have to deal with being stared at every 2 minutes. Yeah, I don't like the way the hair is connecting right now. I mean, I can kind of do it like on my current model, where it kind of, instead of being like behind the ear, it's in front. So it would come from like here instead, I guess. I don't know. Struggling? It's also bothering me that it looks like he's looking to the right. I don't even know how I managed that. He can stare at me all he wants, though I have to resist the urge to boop him. Do not boop, you will explode. Booping illegal. $250 fine. Bro kinda looks like a bear right now. And I think it would be easier, actually, if I duplicate the ear. Yeah. That flip broke my model. Hell yeah. Yo, thank you for another super chat, Lola. I appreciate very much. What would you pick? Number 1, sleep in your friend's room, or number 2, run upstairs to the 7th floor twice to get into your own room? I hate dorms so much, TBH. Are you perhaps speaking from experience? Can't say I know the feeling. But that sounds very annoying. I mean, if your friend is cool with it, might be more fun in general. Yeah, do you not have a lift? What do disabled people do? Do they also they have to like get up all those stairs with their wheelchair or what? Or any other like walking mobility? Surely that's like a violation of some kind of like disability discrimination law. Where can I find your stream playlist? You cannot. The music you're listening to right now is all on Bandcamp from Patricia Taxon. All of her songs are on Bandcamp. The other ones, though, I got directly from the artists. And I'm not sure how many of them are, like, released to the public. But either way, you should go and follow all of them. And listen to the music that is public. I want to add some more music though soon. I may or may not have commissioned some more. Are you still accepting music? Are you the one who sent me like a... what was it? Like a... was it kind of like in an 8-bit style? I remember somebody sending me one of those. Do you enjoy electronic music? No, I hate it. It's funny because it's funny because it's funny because all of the playlist is electronic music. Kinda? Okay, because I did get one song from somebody, and it was a really good song, but it was kinda like sad. First of all, I deeply apologize for not responding to my emails. I'm really bad at it. It's just a general issue I have. I don't know, like, responding to emails feels very overwhelming for me. It's not just you. I apologize. But yeah. The only reason I didn't want to add that song is because it felt like a bit too sad for like, you know, happy wholesome stream. But it was really good. It was a really good song. Good job, if that was you. Good job. Wah, 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 wah. Okay, drinking game. Take a shot every time I say okay, Just kidding, please don't, you will die. Okay, so far. He doesn't particularly look like a skunk. But he looks more like one than my current model. And I don't know how close we're gonna get him to looking like a skunk. With those cat ears. This is still just my reference, by the way. This isn't the actual art I'm gonna use for the model. I'll have to use like the symmetry tool to make sure both the left and right side of the artwork are the same. For example. That's part of why I started drawing his ears a bit smaller, so he looks a bit more skunky. Okay, so now he would be like this. And the hair could go like... I do want a different color actually. Wop, 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 wop. Like massive anime hair. Perhaps. And then the stripe goes like this. Okay, it is definitely getting somewhere. Then I'm a little bit more happy with than my current model. So I'm still looking at the over the hedge skunk as a reference. She has a massive neck. It's like this wide. I don't know if I can get away with that without him looking like a Chad. Not that I would mind that. But I unfortunately don't look like that yet. I don't know. I don't know if if my genetics will ever allow me to turn into an actual Chad. But I can definitely be that emo adjacent guy who surprises you by actually having muscles. That's my gains goal. The one singular advantage of being a small guy, your gains are more visible with less work. Yeah. Okay, this is actually looking really nice. I really like how this is looking so far. I'm pleased. Cause I may hear some objections, but I do want him to look a little bit more masculine than my current model. Yo, thank you for another super chat, Sketchy Jack. Am I gonna do this every time I read one of these out? Redesign looks awesome at the moment. Great work. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Welcome in. I don't know how long you've been here, but I'm gonna welcome you anyway. Is this a good size for the hair? Maybe a touch too big. Yeah. I kinda like this more than the actual 2.0 that I made. Yeah. Neck's still too swole though. Hello? Hello. So rude. It's just a little bit thinner. Yeah. And then shoulders. So I technically could make an entire body. But like, okay, when do you ever see a VTuber's entire body? As like, I don't know. I don't think I would ever use that. So I'm not gonna bother. I'm not gonna bother with that. I'm not gonna make stuff too complicated for myself. Like making a VTuber rig like this is already a ton of work. Would you give him a tail? That is something I've thought about. It would definitely help convey skunk. However, it would be like massive, like this. And I don't know if it would like take up too much space. That could look really cool though, if it would be like this, for example. And then here. And that would be kind of blurry because it's like in the background, you know. Something like that might be cool. And it would just kind of like wag around a little bit. It wouldn't necessarily have to be like taking up too much space. It could even be like down here. And you would just kind of see it in the background. Waving around. Hello? I don't know if I would do a poll for a decision like that. I'd rather decide it myself based on how much work it's gonna be and if it's gonna be worth it. If that makes sense. And then the color would be like... like so. For example. Yeah. How long do you think the stream is gonna last? I was aiming for 2 hours. I might stop a little bit earlier than that, though. We'll see. We shall see. Okay. The tail wags whenever Andrew comes into the room. That's a really adorable idea. But that would like really not... How would you do that? The only way you could like actually do something like that is like if I would have to like press a button to activate it. That's an adorable idea though. Congratulations. Just congratulations on such a great idea. A motion sensor. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm sure you could be like really if you're like really technologically advanced, somehow you could set up a motion sensor that sets off a an action within VTuber Studio whenever someone triggers the motion sensor. Do you wanna work, sir? Why are you not drawing? Hello? Oh, what? Oh, I was tilting my brush too much. I also turned this up. Texture density. Turning it down makes it darker. That would be too much doggo style. To be fair, I'm already too much doggo style with the whole color thing, so I'm just gonna have to like accept it at this point. Maybe Socks is like actually part dog in some way. Like not visibly, but he has like dog genetics. And that's why he's such a good boy, you know. I think I wanna just shape the face a little bit. Just a little bit more. I'm just wondering if there's anything else I could do to like enhance the skunk that isn't gonna like mess with my I guess art style too much. Betrayal to the cat empire, finding out Socks is part dog rather than cat. No, he would be both. He would be both. Don't ask how that works. Let me look at Stella again. What a cutie. We stand Stella. I mean, I guess I'm just losing the... I guess I'm just losing it because the shape of the face kind of like fades away in the cheek fluff. I don't know. I mean, what would it look like if the chin is like really small? I think that's the difference between like a dog. Mayhaps. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep, like, collecting animal genes until my Sona is just a mix of, like, 20 different animals. I think that actually does kind of look more like a skunk, actually. I didn't think that would change much. I think I'm actually gonna move on to the looking right, because I can always come back and make changes. I'm gonna delete the tail for now though, just so it's not as confusing. Now we can delete that one now. Be gone. I'm gonna make a little outline of the general shape / size of the face. Also, why are my eyes still doing the thing? We don't want those kinds of faces in the stream, please. Okay, so I mean, it's not like a real skunk snout needs to like protrude too much. We can definitely do something like this, where it would be kind of like that. And then, you know, we got nose. So the snoot would be kind of like that, I guess. Oops. No, I went too far back. Now it's gone. Wish one day I can find my lost Apple Pen. Oh no. Those things are really expensive. I feel bad. I hope you find it too. Good luck. They gotta program Apple Pens to have like an what's it called, AirTag in them, so you never lose them. I mean, it's not like you would lose them outside. I mean, maybe you would lose them outside, but most of the time you're gonna lose them in the side of the couch. Hey Poda, how's it going? Welcome in. Do you want to be a mod? You don't have to actually do anything. I just mod my friends usually. But yeah. Sure, okay, cool. Pogyu. It's funny because we're not on Twitch. Thank you, I'm actually remaking it right now. Yeah, I don't like this model. It was the first model I ever made though. I don't shit on it because I think I like did a bad job or anything. I just I mean it in like a I don't know, like a loving way. I can both respect the fact that I did a good job for my very first time, and also recognize that there are some changes that I would like to make. And now, I've learned a lot, so I can make it even better. Yeah. It do be like that sometimes. Only sometimes, though. I know what, I think I'm like thinking about this too complicated. I need to just draw it in a way that I would draw a normal like 3/4 looking face. But excuse me. Yeah, I'm supposed to be half skunk, half cat. So, in this version of the model, I am trying really hard to, convey a bit more of the skunk-likeness. But at the same time, I'm not gonna let it, like, I'm not gonna let it keep me up at night. As in, I'm not gonna worry about it too much if it doesn't look a lot like a skunk. Because even if I like straight up traced these references and it like objectively looked like a skunk, people would still be like, yo, cute dog. What a cute wolf character. Because dogs, cats, and wolves are the only creatures that exist. As we all know. What a cute fish! Finally, somebody noticed my 0.5% fish blood. Yeah. I would make a joke about being the first fish VTuber, but there are actually several. I know there's like I mean, they're like humans with fish attributes, so I don't know if they count as fish VTubers. But there's definitely like a shark and a whale, and there's probably others. Mosquito, oh my goodness. Can we get some mosquito tubers in the chat? Why is there no dolphin VTuber? That's a good question. Maybe it would be hard to, you know, create a cute anime girl based on a dolphin. Dolphins are actually kind of scary. Okay, I'm definitely not looking for more references of Stella. Looking to the right. There's one, like, looking straight to the right, which is good, but not what I'm looking for. I don't want to be able to look that far away. Oh, that person is an orca plus cat. I did not know that, actually. I thought they were just an orca. That's interesting. Yeah, I made a joke earlier about collecting animal species. Now we are part skunk, part cat, part dog, and part fish. Where will we be in 2 years? Okay, I found a decent reference, but her hair is kind of in the way. Absolutely adorable, by the way. Just like peak character design, honestly. Peak character design is characters where their hair is covering their eyes. If you're half skunk, can you spray people? If not, how are you going to defend yourself from predators? So the very real Socks law is that he can't spray people. He has the hygiene, the general hygiene of a cat. So I guess in order to defend himself from predators, he would just get lots of gains and just punch them. By wasting their time? What is that supposed to mean? Is that a roast? One of my closest friends is a fox, reindeer, rabbit, squirrel, skunk, angel creature hybrid. That is wonderful. I love all of those. Does that mean he grooms himself like a cat too? I mean, okay, well, you're like asking, cause like we're like getting into how exactly a like furry universe would work, right? Cause he's still anthropomorphic, and I assume in his universe, all animals like take showers like humans do, right? Probably. Like there's probably some differences. Like I can imagine in like an animal world where everybody or the vast majority of people have fur, there's probably like if you ever went like to like a theme park that has like water rides, sometimes there's like these massive blow dryers that you stand in and it dries off your clothes for you. I can imagine those would be like everywhere in like a furry world. Because because there would be like such a need for something like that, right? The shampoo businesses would be booming. Yeah, there would be like crazy different kinds of shampoo. They would come in like massive like 10-liter bottles because they would need to use so much of it. Dude, I love thinking about stuff like that. It's so funny to me. But yeah, I would imagine they would all like take showers like humans. Rather than, you know, licking themselves. I'm sure certain species would be like flexible enough to do that, even with an anthropomorphic body. But maybe it would be like something you could do in an emergency if for some reason you don't have access to a shower. But it's like generally frowned upon since the invention of showers, you know. Rest in peace, the drains. Yeah, that's another thing that they would probably find ways to get around. Either like drains that have built-in like hair catchers that you have to empty out every time you shower, or the drains themselves have some kind of mechanism in them, like in a like those things they have in America in the sink that like grinds up old bits of food. Maybe they have stuff like that in the showers. I don't know how safe that would be though, especially if you have a tail. Oh, getting into the real questions here. No, it's fun to think about though. I find it fun. Like, how would a world of human-like animals work? Because you have all of these different species. Yo, thank you for the super chat, Woody Fish. Welcome in. Very much appreciate it. How have you been doing? Hopefully good. Oh my goodness. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get it to look like this when I rig it. But I guess we will see. Does that mean Socks would drink lactose-intolerant milk? Asking the real questions here. I don't know. Because I'm not lactose intolerant, right? Maybe that means I shouldn't be pot cat. Or maybe Socks is the rare the rare cat hybrid that isn't lactose intolerant. Because I don't see why there wouldn't be animals like that. Absolutely crazy, I sleep during the stream, and now I wake up and there is still a stream. Nice. Nobody tell them that I actually stopped streaming and just came back later. Don't spoil it. RM. Are dogs lactose intolerant? I don't think so, right? Maybe that part would make socks not lactose intolerant. I don't know about skunks. I don't know about the eating habit of skunks. Maybe I should learn a little bit more about about my own species, but yeah. Cats and dogs both are, I think. Yeah, now that you say it, I think you're right. I think you're not supposed to give dogs... I just get confused because dogs eat, like, anything. But I think you're actually not supposed to give dogs, like, cheese and stuff. If only we had a way to find out. Dogs lactose intolerant. Many canines are lactose intolerant. Some lactose intolerant dogs have trouble drinking milk, but can handle dairy products like cheese and plain yogurt. That's from the American Kennel Club. I assume that's a decent source. 5 signs your dog may be lactose intolerant. So it seems like they can be lactose intolerant. And most probably are. But some of them don't have problems with eating dairy products. But it's a fantasy world, you can borrow or leave out whatever qualities of your species that you want. Exactly! Exactly. I completely agree with that, and that's why it's kind of annoying that everyone is always like, yo, you're a skunk, that means you stink. Like, bro, they just look cute, bro. Leave me alone. Yeah, and the human part would account for a lot of things as well. So, any variation of human would apply to any variation of anthro-animal. You know? I mean, if you want to be really, like, scientific about it, they wouldn't really have animal-like digestion anyway. They would have, like, a human digestive system. That, if you want to be, like, creative, I guess, could be influenced by the animal species that they are. I mean, okay, if you want to be really, really, really scientific about it, the concept of, like, that whole world in general doesn't really make sense because, like, evolution would not have happened in the same way that it did in our current world. So, yeah. Let my skunk cat Sona not be lactose intolerant, and also not stink. Yo, Dovi's been a member for 6 months. Why did that work? But when other people do it, it doesn't work. Anyway, welcome to Kato Squad once again. Have fun searching for the free orange juice. I'm sure you'll find it one day, and if you do, unlimited orange juice. Amazing. I mean, this sort of stuff is fun to think about. where you gotta be like... If you get too deep about it, then it's like not as fun anymore. Remember needing to redo huge chunks of the song because Content ID destroyed me with the tapes I originally sampled. Bro, I hate that. Like... Copyright stuff can be so annoying. Especially when it comes to music. Like, just let people be creative, man. Let people make stuff. Let people use your thing to make new things. But yeah. Life is Roblox, as we have previously established. Yeah, I'm surprised that these sketches are actually coming out decently. Last time I did sketches on stream, for my the last version of my VTuber model that I ended up, you know, not wanting to use anymore. I didn't really like how the sketches came out, but these are decent. These are good. I can work with these, and I think I shall. However, I have streamed for 4 hours in total today, so I think I will have to go and take a break. I don't know... I mean, this was an interesting experiment, streaming twice a day. I don't know if I will do it again. I did say earlier... the problem is that in that like 3-hour window before the next stream, I really can't concentrate on anything else. Because I just keep thinking about, oh, I'm gonna stream soon. I can't start working on something else, I gotta stream soon, you know. But I do kind of still like the idea, the concept of streaming twice a day. I like that I can reach like 2 different time zones, I guess, of people. So I think what I'm gonna do next week is do maybe like one early stream on Monday, and then a midday stream on Wednesday, and then maybe both on Friday. I still gotta try it out. Eventually I'm gonna have a nice consistent streaming schedule. But yeah. Thank you for sticking around. It has been fun. As usual. I should be back on Wednesday, hopefully. But you can see when my next streams are planned by going to schedule.chipflake.com or chipflake.com/schedule. I'll try to keep that updated if Wednesday is happening or not. I do want to do Wednesday. I want to do Wednesday. I want to finish frickin' Stray, the video game. Yo, Pian, thank you once again for another super chat. Oh my goodness. Still don't know what I did to deserve this. Hope you have a great day. I hope you have a great day too. Like, you of all people deserve to have a great day. Oh my goodness. One absolute legend right there. My goodness. Yeah, thank you so much for sticking around today. It was fun, and I hope everybody has the most epic heckin' day in the entire world. Otherwise, I will come to your house and set you on fire. Goodbye.